Hello, I'm the Eternal Newbie. The extra L is for League, as in Adventure League, as in I just played in my very first AL Epic. If only there were a perfect word to describe an epic. Legend? No. Oh, maybe saga. I don't know, narrative? Maybe there is no perfect word to describe an epic. Before I tell you about this great thing, business. If you enjoy this video, check out my others. I've got a bunch. Also subscribes, comments, likes. They're awesome. I've got some other things going on like a D&D Discord and a video game YouTube channel. Info is in the video description. Check them out if you so desire. Some of you are probably asking, what exactly is an epic? I am glad you asked. An epic is an Adventure League event where multiple tables of all tier groups go at the same time and work together to complete a common goal. There is interaction between the tables. For example, in our epic, when we discovered clues, we were allowed to tell another table that clue to help them along. This epic was online. It took place on the Adventures League's Discord. It's a nice place that I am in no way affiliated with other than being a member. As far as I know, it is one of the biggest Adventure League Discords out there. I can tell you they were very nice when I approached a mod about making this video. I asked one of the founders, JManX, if he wanted to give a little blurb about the epic, and this is what he said. Taverncon is a celebration of our community that has grown, and just like a fantasy tavern in the Dungeons & Dragons world, has become an amazing place for people to get to know each other. Here, people from all walks of life that have come from all over the world share stories of their adventures and the lives they've experienced, coming together at our virtual D20 tavern. Taverncon is a whole day of D&D Adventure League play to raise money for the Extra Life charity, which donates money to local Children's Miracle Network hospitals across North America. Is it sad that the most insightful part of this video comes from someone else? Whatevers. I talk's good. They were able to raise over $1,000 for the kids' charity, and that is pretty awesome. I played in a Tier 1 adventure. Tier 1 is for players level 1 to 4. I was playing Trixon, the half-elf bard. The bagpipe specialist half-elf bard. I'm not sure what happened, but though there were 7 people signed up, only 3 ended up in the game. I think maybe they were drafted to other tables. So it was me, a level 4 beer-loving dwarven cleric, and a level 1 human, I think, wizard. The majority of the story took place in a bar. The dwarf approved. We had a problem. The innkeeper of the Yawning Portal, Durnan, was missing. We had to find him. To do so, we would have to visit a monster bar in the Undermountain. Undermountain is an interesting place. When you go down there, you get an effect. I love stuff like that. So we all rolled to see what we got. One person got a 1. I forgot what the other person got, but I got a 9. When I rolled for temporary hit points, I sure enough rolled a 20. So my level 3 bard now has, I think it was 44 hit points. When we get to our destination, the first problem was getting in. The doorman was a werewolf. We walked up confidently, and I tried to do what bards do best. What? No, I didn't seduce the werewolf. Successfully. I lied and said we were expected. The problem is, our name wasn't anywhere on the list. The other problem is, I'm me, and when I roll to lie, I roll low. No one else managed to roll high enough to see the names on the list, or be able to get us in. Finally, because we can't seem to be able to roll above a 5, the DM takes pity on us and the bouncer is distracted. We sneak in. Once inside, our job is to find clues. There are lots of people we can talk to, and many clues to be gathered. When I look at the list, I felt like a kid in a candy store. So many good options. But 3 things did stand out. We didn't get to visit all of them, but every place we went was pretty cool. Our group was pretty good. There were only 3 of us, but we always got our clue. If there was a puzzle, we figured it out. As a matter of fact, we got through this part pretty quick. Then moved on to the next, where we met a satyr. Satyr? Yeah, I think you say satyr. Although satire sure sounds cooler. Anyway, the satyr asked us a riddle, which we promptly solved. This netted us what we were looking for, a verse from the song. The song was the key to finding Durden. All the tables needed to find a verse, and at the end, we sung the song. Not me, of course, because despite playing a bard, my voice has been known to make small children cry. And birds go crazy for some reason. Now, I'm not saying my singing causes cars to crash, but I'm not saying it doesn't either. We are done with this part in record time. The DM decides we can try and do the Tier 2 secret mission, fighting a malformed kraken. What does this have to do with a bar, you ask? Well, they stored their beer in a big pool. See? Makes perfect sense. If you've ever dealt with a malformed kraken, then you know our little party has no chance at all. Like, one round and down. The DM totally weakened it on the fly. It was a good job. It was a tough fight, but we prevailed. The only problem was I used all my spells and my other stuff. After all the other parties finished this part, we get to fight a black dragon. An ancient black dragon. But once again, this is split up pretty well. Tier 4 got the ancient black dragon. Tier 3 got an adult dragon. Tier 2 got a young dragon. And we got a wormling. I kinda wish I had gone with Tier 4. Who doesn't want to take on an ancient dragon? The wormling was tough enough for us though. With no spells and not really caring to do vicious mockery, I decided to attack with my sword. And hit. Almost every time. Me! It was crazy. I even crit. I was a lore bard and had +4 to hit. But I hit better than I ever do. Say goodbye to Trixen the lore bard and hello to Trixen the sword bard. After that, all the tables got together and sang the song. The problem was the evil Viper got the last verse before we did. So somebody had to sacrifice their character to free Durnan. One brave player volunteered. You will be remembered, Green Tongue. Thanks to this, we got Durnan back and it ended. I can't speak for everyone, but my table had a blast. The staff of the Adventurers League Discord did an excellent job. I cannot wait to do another epic. So ended my first epic. It really was a good time. If you ever get a chance, I highly recommend them. Have you ever been to one? How did it go? Tell me about it in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to turn on those little notifications so you don't miss any of them. I put out a couple a week usually. Thanks for watching, and as always, play your character. Don't let your character play you.